Unsa bitaw sakit niya ka?
Flu.
Yung si Strahd.
Una pa ta sa Spanish flu era, una ni siya namatay. Nga na.
So hello guys, and welcome to another session of NerdHerd's Dungeons and Dragons Plays Curse of Strahd. Yay! And we have the professor with us. Hello, RB.
Hey. I'm welcoming
Hey.
myself back.
Okay.
Okay, so before we begin, I'd like to introduce the players for tonight. By the way, I am the Dungeon Master for this current campaign, hoping not the last. Yeah, my name is Drew, and we are a bunch of friends from Medschool who play Dungeons and Dragons to relieve our stresses in life
The pandemic.
ever since the pandemic. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to introduce RB first. So RB, can you introduce yourself? Something about your character, what your character is, what's his class, whatever.
So, hi everyone, I'm RB, but in game, I am Professor Haliot Kaos Ayak, so I'm actually a bard, and I'm into the spirits or the the darker side of things, but let's see how my destiny will actually play out. I'm actually quite excited, especially because of my absence. I don't know what our dungeon master has in store for me because I have no idea what has happened to my character since then. So yeah.
Yeah, anyway, thank you, RB. Now let's move on to the only girl for now,
Yeah.
Stacy.
So hello everyone. My name is Stacy. I play Maki. Can you see her? This is basically what my character looks like. I based her off of JJK, and she is a human monk. So that's it. That's quick recap.
Something about your character.
Something about my character is, what can I say?
Lesbian.
No, I've already said that.
What
Strong.
what
She
does
likes
she do
physical
before she
music.
go to bed? She goes to bed. Her nightly ritual.
For her nightly ritual, she actually does yoga.
Oh,
Yeah.
so true to form.
Yeah,
She's your ideal self.
she's my ideal counterpart. Flexible, strong.
Okay, so from Maki, let's move to Hakan, her boyfriend.
Hello, everyone. I am Hakan. I control the player character Ozzy Orcborn. He's a half orc bard who was inspired by the ways of his adoptive father. And his dream is to become a famous playwright someday. Uh, he weaves songs out of thin air and he steals hearts everywhere he goes.
Oh. What does Ozzy do before he go to bed? He goes to bed.
Currently, every night he tries to talk to Hela.
Oh, so
Mm.
ano na siya,
Tries to
recurring.
contact her. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Hakan. Let's move to Ali. Hey, Ali.
Hello, my name is Ali. My character's name is Samuel. He's a dragonborn soldier. Um, this is reason. Currently he's Right question.
What's your question? Tato, what does
Ano?
Samuel do before he go to sleep?
Recently he prays a lot. He prays that whatever his companions goals, they will achieve them and they will get out of this enchanted place safely.
So he's the only I think you are the only innately good na character in the party right now, I guess. Okay, so besides Samuel, let's move to EJ. Hello, EJ.
I'm EJ, so my character's name is Tanuki. So he's a blood hunter and he, chaotic good po siya. So he loves to explore things to find a everlasting life.
What is Tanuki's idea? What does he do before he goes to sleep?
Ano? Um, just doing something.
What's that something? What's something? Okay. He likes to distress before he goes to bed. Probably exercise.
Cardio.
Okay. We have a missing player for tonight. I hope she joins us later. She's Josh, and her character is a Dampier rogue. She messaged me and she was planning to take sa ganitong magician na rogue, arcane trickster for her subclass. And I hope she joins us later. She's from US, so her time is her time
Yeah.
is it's in the morning in their place, so probably she's still waking up and doing whatever she does. So again, I am Drew and I'll be your dungeon master, and we'll begin our story. Okay. So Professor, you'll be the first person. Okay. Professor. Okay, let me get into the mood. Okay. Here. So, Professor, the last thing that you remember is you arrived with a party in Vallaki. I guess that's the last thing you remember, right? So last time you played, you arrived in Vallaki with a party. You found yourselves at the Blue Water Inn. So as you arrived, you booked a room from you booked a room to rest. So that's the immediate thing that you did as you arrived in the inn, leaving the party while they go ahead and deal with the orphans that you all saved in the windmill. So that was the last thing, diba? So as you entered your room to settle, as you placed your things on the bed, so as you placed your bag, the skull that you've been keeping fell onto the ground. So it toppled over your bed. It fell open. It fell down. So as it goes to the floor, its mouth props open on the floor in front of you. And then you witness black smoke starts to hiss from it. The skull starts to increase in size, and it feels like you are getting smaller. As your surrounding starts to fade in darkness, all you see is the giant skull in front of you, its mouth agape, as if beckoning you to enter its maw. What do you want to do? Sige mo.
Nahadlok yung ito. Okay, go. I think I should feel scared. I wasn't expecting this to come from the skull crystal.
So you imagine it's like in Aladdin, na mark the diamond in the rough. Yeah, only skull lang. And then there's like faint glow inside beckoning you to enter.
I entered. Okay.
As you enter, in front of you, as you approach you're nearing the like larynx. The larynx. the pharyngeal area, the pharynx, as you're nearing the pharynx, you see a hole, an opening, a dark opening. Are you going to go? Are you going to jump inside?
I take a deep breath, close my eyes, and jump right in.
Okay, so you jump right inside. So you suddenly fall into familiar darkness, just as before. You fall for about, it feels like you've been falling for minutes. And then everything starts getting lighter as if you are levitating. And then right below you is a podium, the familiar podium that you've been into in your dreams.
Library.
No, it's not a library. It's just a circular opening.
Yeah.
And in the middle is a star. I'll show it to you. So this is what you see. Sorry, hindi kaya mag-load. You are in a room. You're in a dais. There's a demonic star on the floor. There's a lot of unfamiliar insignia that you haven't seen before. Pero just now you realize that this is the room that you've been in, only more clearer and more defined. Okay, yeah. And then suddenly, a familiar voice calls out to you. Welcome back, Professor. And then in front of you, more clearer, you see a horned demon. Wait, is it here? It's not here. Ah, there. Yeah, you see a giant demon staring straight at you. Okay. So in front of you is the familiar horned demon, only clearer right now. And he asked you, wait. You remember our deal before, right, Professor? When I asked you to help me through Barovia in exchange for knowledge that you sorely seek.
I do. But I'm actually curious what kind of knowledge you hold for me.
I've got lots of knowledge. But, just so you know, plans have changed. Because I'm not alone anymore.
I see.
And then suddenly, because I'm not alone anymore, that's what his last says. On both sides of you in the room, you see two orbs of light suddenly light up as two more demons enter. One looked mechanical and clockwork, and the other looks like a shadow demon. So, imagine na lang, I wasn't able to get a clear, a depiction, specific depiction of these demons. But like the middle demon is horned. On your left is a clockwork demon, mechanical. And on the right is a shadow demon. Yeah, no, shadow, demon shape, but black. Like mostly black. So they enter the room. On both sides. All of them looks around 20 to 30 feet high. And They speak in unison. We are all trapped here in Barovia, and we need you to deliver us to our world outside. Yeah. Our exchange is knowledge, and with that, knowledge is power, right? All you have to do is to deliver us through your expedition.
I have to ask, how can such three powerful demons be trapped in here?
Well, this world is different from where we came from. We don't know how we got trapped here, but somehow, through the ages, we were. Are you going to allow us to make you our vessel?
Are you not going to be sly about me?
Well, you just have to follow this deal. You just have to accept this deal. Then we will give you power. And you notice like these demons are shackled on the walls. Now you notice that you see these blue stuff around them. It seems like they are trapped within the skull since you are inside the skull, right? So it feels like they're using the skull as a vessel and they need you to deliver them out of Barovia. Are you going to accept our offer?
All right, I will.
Now, you want knowledge, right? You want power.
Okay. I would like to know the mysteries of this universe.
Okay, just as you said, okay, just as you were saying those lines, in front of you, appears um, a familiar, no, in front of you appears a familiar podium that you saw before, a basin. And this basin, you see a tongue, a human tongue, and two eyeballs. And they tell you in unison, now devour. For if you do, we will gift you powers.
I wasn't told.
So as you gnash on these body parts, blood starts to gush out of them. And they look at you and they all laugh maniacally. They laugh maniacally. Yeah. And then as you do that, as you swallow, the room suddenly gets hazy and you fall unconscious. You wake up in the same room, your things clutter, and in front of you is the demon's skull, now with two black glassy eyes. You don't know where those eyes came from, probably within Barovia. But this skull has two eyes now. And its horn, the broken horn before, is now fixed. It's in its full glory. And you are now currently a level 1 warlock.
Oh,
Okay, so you add two cantrips and one spell that you want, warlock spell. Wala po akong nag-add, kaya I told you to add. Yeah, I told you to add. You can look.
blast. Go, anak.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast ang isa. Wait lang guys, sorry. Use the manual na lang to look for spells that you want. Your first warlock spell is Eldritch Blast, and then find another level 1 warlock spell, and then add Devil's Sight, and then Eyes of the Runekeeper to your invocation. So those are the gifts of the demon. So one is that you can see through darkness, magical, non-magical, for 120 feet. You can now read whatever dialect that you want. And sa to isa, you can now cast warlock spells.
Nato dili no.
Okay, so that's what happened to the professor. He finds himself in Blue Water Inn. He doesn't know what day it is. Okay. So now let's proceed to what happened last game. Okay. So last game, we find our heroes in the midst of battle. Just as Samuel touches the bones of Saint Andral. A horde of vampire spawn emerges from the crates around them. A human fighter, a dwarf bard, a halfling druid, a half-elf ranger, a half-orc barbarian, and a human rogue. So they're all seemingly undead or turned into vampire spawn. So it seems like they were a number of previous adventurers that once braved Barovia. The party, though outnumbered, they braved through the spawn. One by one, the undead fell, and as they perished, they left a number of artifacts in their wake. So in the aftermath, this is where the story begins. So that's what happened last game. So, what would you like to do, guys? You see the battle map, no?
Yeah, I want to take a moment to rest and think about how I came so close to dying.
Would you like to make this an official rest time? Like you're going to allocate an hour for this to regain life?
Ano,
Yes,
Yeah.
but
balik yung
Key points.
okay.
Yeah,
Ako po
why not?
Bardic wisdom. Yeah, I will rest. I will sing a song of rest,
Okay.
pero it's very gloomy. Like, I can't believe I almost died. Kind of that song.
You got it. Okay, go back.
Okay, so since Ozzy wants this 1 hour rest period, so he plays a song of rest. So I want you all to roll a number of hit dice that you want to roll. Add that to your life, and then you can add an additional die for your song of rest. Additional d6, right? D8.
Yeah, the 8.
D8. So additional D8. So it depends on you how many hit dice you want to.
Levels 5.
Tanuki, you're still in bear form right now.
10, 9. Max levels.
Okay. Maxed out. Ako balik. Okay.
So currently it's just around a few hours past the afternoon. So probably not mid, but 1/3 past noontime. Okay na?
Yeah, back to life na back to full life na duha.
Tanuki, are you okay? Okay na ka, Tanuki?
Okay na.
Would you like to revert back to your human form?
Yeah, pwede na siguro.
Okay, so Tanuki changes back to his normal self. No, not this one. Let's use the new Tanuki miniature. Where is it? Ilan ako na-add? Yung Tanuki. It's not yet here. Okay, so everybody is well rested. What would you like to do next?
I'm going to ask everyone if they're okay and tell them, guys, I think I really want to return these bones back to the cathedral because this means safety to the people of Barovia. When this bones is returned back to its holy place.
Yeah, I agree with
That's what I felt.
Samuel. So I just say lead the way.
I say let's head out because the room is starting to stink.
Okay.
Do you think that what happened here this will be traced back to us?
Probably, I think so, because I don't think there's anyone here who could fight like us.
But the this is owned by the funeral parlor, right? Or was that a grave master or coffin maker? No?
As far as you know, this is
So-
owned by Hendrik van der Voort.
So just a thought. Who do you think employed these people here?
Is the shopkeep back?
I think he's below.
I think he went away.
Isn't he just like downstairs waiting?
No, I think he went away
So
because
as you move down, like you move
I
like a
think
flight
Ozzy gave him
downstairs.
money.
Let's use our party mode. D&D group. Nobody. Oh, okay. So as you move downstairs, you notice that the coffin maker is not anywhere. There's nobody downstairs. And Ozzy, you remember last time that you just let him go. You gave money and then you let him go. He didn't return.
Why'd you do that?
I mean, if we were gonna do something, we didn't want him to report us to someone. They do wrong.
But I don't think that he will tell unless he will be forced or coerced, but because I think he was under duress to hide his bones here, right? That's the impression I got. I'm
Well,
just
he
very
did say,
cautious.
He did say he just wanted the bones gone. And it felt like it's just business for him.
Yeah. Just that maybe because tomorrow we will be facing the mayor, right? So we have to be careful of what we're going to say.
Yeah, I think
That's all.
I might have screwed it up. So be on your guard. Are we really going to visit the mayor tomorrow, or should we go to the lunch with? Should we go to the lunch with the? What was the name of the kids? The one that invited us.
Wachters. Based on what you remember, Carl Wachter invited you early morning today. So he was telling you that his mother invited you for tomorrow lunch, just in time for lunch with the mayor, the burgomaster.
And I think it's a pick between the two. I guess we could just talk about that later.
Yeah, I think it's better for us to talk about that in the taverna.
You're going to
Yeah,
the tavern
yeah.
for now.
Let's
We'll
just
first go to the chapel.
yeah,
Run
let's
over.
go to the
The
chapel.
tavern is along the way. You can go there for a while, stop by, then go to the chapel if you want.
I think let's just head towards the chapel.
Rush.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
we
leave the
prioritize our.
burgomaster house then. I know the coffin
Yes.
maker house. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Professor, what are you doing right now? You wake up. You feel so hungry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. You go down.
Yeah, and I buy beef gyudon.
You buy beef. Perfect. Beef gyudon is only one silver piece. Yeah. You can deduct 1 silver piece to your person, and you're eating downstairs. So as you go down, you find yourself in the thoroughfare. You find yourselves outside, and can I ask Maki and Tanuki to make perception checks?
$22.
Hmm.
Okay,
17.
Tanuki, 20.
17.
So with those rolls, with those high rolls, you notice ravens fly from the rooftop and then move away towards the direction of the inn. Like from the rooftop of the coffin maker's house, you see ravens suddenly scatter and fly as you leave the coffin maker's house. So everybody makes their way towards the Blue Water Inn. Unless you want to go somewhere else.
We're heading towards the chapel.
Okay. Chapel first.
Chapel, yeah.
Where are you seated, by the way, Professor? If you are in the Blue Water Inn, let me show you the Blue Water Inn. Let's see if you notice the party pass by the shop.
My back is behind the door. My back is facing the door.
Okay. So this is the Blue Water Inn, Professor. And your character is seated where?
Far end.
There are people here, middle, here, here, this one.
Nakatalikod ko sa entrance.
Like here. Okay. Okay.
Back is to the door.
Okay. Okay, so you're eating your beef gyudon as Danica serve you. What would you like? A purple grape smash or red dragon crush?
What are those things?
Those are wines that we offer.
No, I want to be.
Just
I want
water.
mine to clear.
Just water. Okay, we will give you water.
No, I want cranberry.
So around you, you see the familiar chatter of a typical tavern. You hear some guards on your back talking about their daily excursions, their daily patrols. You see two boys talking loudly as they drink mead. Not mead. They drink the same wine that they're early drunk right now, the two boys. You see a couple of husband and wife talking privately on the bar. And yeah, that's all. No weird things happening currently. Unless you want to do something specific. None. Okay. So you enjoy your meal. So let's move back to the party. So the party continues on as they trek towards the chapel. Can I ask someone to kindly roll a d20 for me?
I will roll again.
Okay.
Where's the
17.
chapel?
This is the chapel.
Okay.
17.
Okay, with us 19.
17.
117.
Okay.
Get the baso there.
Okay, so Samuel overhears like two boys talking about the weird things that's happening on the burgomaster's mansion. That there has been purple flashes of lights emanating from the attic of the burgomaster's mansion. And they're wondering what those lights are. Like at night, there are strange lights coming from the attic. So that's it. That's what Samuel overhears.
I'm going to go to Ozzy about this and just can whisper to him, "Hey Ozzy, do you know something? It's magical if there's purple lights in a room, particularly in a burgomaster. Do you think it's magical?" Whisper to him.
DM, would I know? Can I make an Arcana check?
On purple lights?
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
I say you don't need an Arcana check for those. You're just suspecting probably there's magic going on. It's uncommon for purple lights to emanate from natural light sources. So based on your professional bard knowledge, there might be magic happening on the attic.
I just say
Do
something magical.
DM history check. Can history check? I'm gonna roll.
Sorry?
Do we sort history check lang? Do we know if the burgomaster? Do we know the burgomaster in this town?
Well, you know what you know. You just know that the burgomaster is a weird guy, and he's been based on what you know, he's been organizing weird festivals that's happening once or twice a month. But you haven't met him yet. So probably when
The
you
bur-
meet him tomorrow, you might find a more logical explanation for that.
Is the burgomaster the same as the mayor?
Yeah, the mayor is the burgomaster.
Okay.
If probably Maki already told you that she was able to locate the burgomaster's mansion the night before.
During the stakeout.
There's a cat. There's a raven on screen. That's a raven.
Ozzy! And Ozzy! Laszlo!
Laszlo. So probably as Professor looks at the window, he sees Ozzy. He sees Ozzy as the party moves towards the Blue Water Inn. And you are shocked that they're there. Would you like to approach them or are you going to finish your meal? I think at this time probably you're about to finish your meal.
Yeah, but I don't approach them.
You're just gonna stay there. Okay.
I think I'm a bit dizzy pa.
From what happened earlier. I imagine you're not even sure how many days has it been.
Pass.
Yeah. You just disappeared. So the group moves forward. And let's just say in around 30 minutes stroll, you arrived at the St. Andrew's Cathedral. So as you enter the cathedral, it is open as usual. And you see around let me roll. You see two people inside the chapel praying. one old woman, familiar old woman. The old woman that Ozzy talked to earlier. She's praying in one corner, and another is a young woman in the middle of the pews, praying as well. You see Father in the middle on the altar, preparing stuff for, for
I'm
mass.
going to signal the father. If he can see me, then I'll just signal him to meet me in the sideways or anything anywhere in the corner.
As you make yourself visible, the Father looks at you and, ah, you're hello, young child. Um, how are you? Have you done
I'm going
the
I'm going to whisper to him, Father, you accomplished your task. Should we go talk somewhere private?
you have accomplished the task? This fast? We were just praying earlier. As you remember, like probably 30 minutes from before, probably an hour before, you just came from this place. You cast locate spell. And yeah, he brings you back to the familiar office where he talked to you earlier. They're invited if they want to join us, he tells the party.
I'm going to signal everyone, come guys, we should see what there's something going to happen. Is there a ritual for this? Something magical? Or you're just going to place some old bag of bones in the
Actually,
cemetery?
we just need to place it underneath the cathedral, and I'll make I I I expect the magic to work immediately once you place it back.
We follow Father.
Okay. So you follow Father, what's his name again? Father Petrovich? I think it's Petrovich. Yeah, Father Lucian Petrovich. Um he first calls on to Yeska to get Yeska, kindly get my shovel um so that we could bury what needs to be buried. So the little boy goes inside the office, fetches fetches the trowel, no, the shovel. Gets the shovel. The father then opens. He's trying to be secretive. Apparently, I think the people are not minding you guys. Um, as he opens the basement, the opening where they kept the bones. As what I've mentioned earlier, St. Andrew's crypt is around just a 10-foot square, 10-foot big room with 5-foot high chambers. So as he opens that, he allows you to enter so that you can place it on the floor. I think Ali is lagging.
Nakadiread lang,
Yeah.
nakadiread.
Okay. So he opens the drawer, the whatever that is. The what do you call that? Ano ba ano sa ground? Trap door, something like that. He opens a trap door in order for the whole party to see the 10-foot square room. It's like a small chamber. And then you see on the floor there's like a dug up surface where the bones of Saint Andral were used to play to used to house. And then Father Lucian was like, I actually had news from Mrs. Velasco that Milivoj has confessed to his crimes. We haven't talked yet. Mrs. Velasco told me that he is still recuperating for what happened. Mrs. Velasco finally told me that there's something that has been happening in the orphanage, and you have done well as a party, as a group, to vanquish whatever evil that came from that orphanage. And I am deeply grateful to what your party did. And now I am more grateful that you're about to bring back the bones to its final resting place back again. Um, my son, can you
Father,
please give it to me? Or would you like to do the honor?
yes, I'll proudly do the honors. But
Okay, so
I'm just concerned, Father, if it is that easy to take this important relic here from this church, this chapel, easy to a child could do it. Do you think the party or the group of people who wanted this relic, they could do it again? How would you how would you raise the security here in this chapel?
well,
And
actually, nobody
we
really
could bring
knows
it
about
back.
this. Only Milivoj and Yeska knows about this holy relic resting here. That's why I'm wondering, whatever entity knows about this, might be Strahd, I don't know, might be some unholy entity that could not enter the cathedral itself.
Well, the coffin maker definitely knows about this now, and his compatriots. So there'll be more people that we will be looking out for.
That's a good
Um,
thought. What would you
so
suggest then, my son? Would you like to place it somewhere else?
I don't know. Um, in your knowledge, this is the best place that the bones should be stored. Um,
I'm not really sure
are
which.
we? Can you ever raise the security? Are you able to do that?
To
Can
raise the
can you ask
security.
Jessica and yeah, can you ask Jessica and his brother to stay here at least to guard if there's any
Of course, of
strange
course.
things.
I'll make sure that Milivoch will stay here. He usually sleeps in this place at night.
And while we are here in this town, you can stop by from time to time. And if there's any concerns, we're staying at the Blue Water Inn. You can contact us from there.
Okay. Okay.
Then after that conversation, I'm going to slowly place the bone and say a little prayer to the lavender to keep this safe. And that's it.
Okay. Kindly roll a D100 for me.
Wait lang. Wait lang. And then 68.
Okay. With a 68, you don't really feel any changes for now. It doesn't feel any different. But rest assured, it feels like, are you doing anything magical?
No, I don't have any magic left.
Okay.
Just offer prayer.
So yeah,
We're no
so
cleric.
with
We're
your
no cleric.
probably with your devout trust on Lathander, it feels like whatever you've done has maintained or regained the sanctity or the sanctity of this church, this establishment. And it feels like this is a safe haven. If Vallaki is a safe haven, St. Andrew's Cathedral is safer from Strahd.
I'm going to ask to ask favor to everyone that I remain just a few minutes here to offer some personal prayers.
Okay. So Samuel would like to pray for a while. Does anybody want to do anything in the chapel while Samuel is praying?
Well,
Nasty, I
just
think, is just staying at the doorway. She doesn't want to enter the church. She just stays outside as much as possible, looking around, looking for
So
children.
I'll head out outside and stay with Nasty
Okay.
for
I
company.
will place my hand on Samuel's shoulder and inspire him.
Josh. Okay, so Ozzy stays with beside Samuel as he prays quietly. So a few minutes passes, and I presume Samuel is already done with his prayers. Father has thanked the party graciously, and my children, if you need anything from me, I am willing to help you. That's the only thing that I could offer you for now.
Going to gesture something in my hand and tell Father that may the light of Lakanda always protect us from evil. Something like
Sorry,
that.
what? Sorry, what?
May the light of Lakanda protect us from evil.
He does the Lathander gesture. That's what you did. And he says, may he protect you and your party as well. And I'm sure you're in Lathander's favor right now. You're more stronger, bonded to your god. And I do believe your party is protected as well.
Then we head out back to Spain,
Okay. So you
right?
head out to the chapel. So you move outside. Yeah, the road is not packed, but there's people walking around. This afternoon is free for anyone. You anything you need to do or you want to do it now. So you're free. This is a day off. Huh?
I'm thinking to myself that I realize I'm lacking other equipment to fight off other beings. So I want to head out to a shop where they sell uh, weapons. Is there any shop here in town?
Well,
Yeah, I know.
based on your memory, when you entered in this town, you saw a stockyard where that seems to be a place where they buy and sell materials.
All right, so I'll be heading there. Does anybody want to go with me, or am I just gonna go alone?
Well, I think we'll go with Maki.
So three
I
of us
think
will go.
Nasty will go with you.
So four of
I'll
us
also
will
go with
go.
Maki. I'll also
So
go with
all of us
Maki.
are going.
We could shop.
All of us are going to shop. So let's go.
Okay, so FYI, Arisak Stockyard is here. It's on the entrance on the other side of town. Um, Tanuki, the blacksmith is here. Just in case you wanted to get whatever you wanted to be smelted. The stockyard is full of general goods, but the blacksmith is for weapons, by the way.
Wala man nagsaba si Tanuki na nag-explore siya sa kwan, di ba?
Tactic sa in. Tanuki didn't say man, no?
Well,
What do you mean, Tanuki? What did you tell the party regarding what knowledge does the party know about your private excursions?
I think I just informed ano lang patungkol sa Watchers house. But the
Sorry,
rest will
sorry.
go. I just informed regarding sa Watchers house. The rest wala na.
Okay.
So you
So
didn't
he
tell us about the numerous nga mga ravens.
Wala.
no, he didn't tell you. He only told you about Wachter House and I think Vasily von Holt's mansion. That's all. But I think Maki, with your knowledge about the Ravens, like moving from Blue Water Inn going to the burgomaster's mansion, going back again, and then now you also noticed ravens from the coffin maker shop headed towards the Blue Water Inn. You know that, yeah, ravens have been coming and going the Blue Water Inn.
So as we are walking towards the shop, I inform I inform the group through a whisper, and I tell them about my observation. So I say, have you guys noticed how there's numerous ravens around town and they're going to specific places, and most of these places are places that we actually visited? Have you guys ever noticed that?
Last time I noticed sa Blue Water Inn, sa back part, there's a lot of ravens doon may itong name sa likod ako.
What, sa barn?
Sa barn, there's
Yeah.
a lot of ravens sa barn. And then I saw a small hole inside the room, and then I saw someone, ano itong name sa itong madam gani.
Danica?
Danica ba to? Oh, yes.
Danica.
And then I saw Danica randomly just appear sa
So now
small
you tell the party about what you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Tanuki, I guess, tells everyone that Danica came out of a secret door inside Blue Water Inn. Yeah, she came out of a secret door in Blue Water Inn, and there's numerous ravens inside the barn. So apparently, I think the barn is where they stay for the night.
I tell them that it's it's actually very creepy, and um uh, I'm very curious because last time I saw ravens, they were at the house at the burgomaster. No? Is that right, Carla? DM?
That the ravens,
There were ravens at the burgomaster that I tried to swat. So we tell them that story.
yeah, it feels like the ravens are surveilling or doing
Like,
espionage work on the burgomaster's house.
so I think we have to be careful on our actions aside from our what we are talking while we are here in the city, because we never know if a raven is following us or watching us from somewhere.
Are you currently perceiving for ravens or checking out for ravens in the area?
Ravens.
Okay.
I rolled a 17, by the way, just to check for any ravens.
Um, in this area, now that you've mentioned it, with a 17, yeah, you notice not specifically during the time that you were in St. Andral, but you notice that the ravens flew past
Correct.
you, now headed towards the Blue Water Inn. So it feels like the ravens are following the party, just as it followed the group when you all went to the Vistani camp. I think absent Kato stays. They went to the Vistani camp, which is south of the town here in the encampment. Ravens have been following the group. So common notion is that you notice that the ravens have been coming and going, but they're all staying in the Blue Water Inn. So you move forward, and at this point, Irina, coming from the orphanage, approaches the party. She's like, "Hello, guys. How are you?" Irina sees Maki and Samuel leading the group. "I need to tell you something suspicious that I've noticed earlier."
I say, I tell her Raven.
No, not about a raven. Can we talk about this in the Blue Water Inn?
Sure, lead the way, Arena.
I guess maybe we could talk can't you talk about while we're walking?
Right now? Anyway, I'm headed to the inn. I just saw something weird. Okay, let's just make it quick. Actually, coming out of the orphanage, I've been spying outside the orphanage. You see, outside the orphanage is Blinsky Toys. I don't know if you've noticed. Blinsky
They
Toys is in front of the orphanage. So anyway, you've noticed that the orphanage is in front of Blinsky Toys. And you know that shifty person earlier? You remember Izek Strasny?
was
The
Isaac that guy who got sick?
No, that's Milivoj. Izek
Sorry.
is
Assistant sa Burgomaster si Izek, no?
Izek, yeah. Izek is the mayor's lapdog.
Kato na
The
afraid siya
one
kang
who
Oh,
Irina.
invited the one
oh
who
yeah, yeah, yeah.
invited us to go to the Burgomaster's mansion.
Yeah, I
He
remembered.
actually I don't know if Tanuki mentioned to you guys, but we went to Blinsky Toys the other day and we found toys that looks exactly like me.
Were
Apparently,
there
apparently
Do you think
Blinsky
that's
is
why
making
Izek got
toys.
scared when he saw you earlier?
Yeah, Blinsky is making toys that exactly looks like me. And I'm not sure, but I think Izek is has something to do with it. Like the way he looked at me before, I was so creeped out. And now that I saw him enter and go out of Blinsky, it made me wonder. Maybe he's the one who's buying the toys. Anyway, that's it.
uh,
That's I just have a hunch.
well, maybe I guess we have to visit Blinsky's toys one of these days.
Yeah.
But now is
Yes.
not the time.
I hope you don't mind that I'm still staying in the orphanage for now. I'm taking
No,
care
it's
of
fine.
kids.
Take your time, girl. Take your time.
Oh my god, girl, I miss you.
Let's stop
I
there.
miss you, girl.
Stop
Anyway,
there.
yeah, I might go to the Blue
Yeah, it's
Water Inn
okay.
to grab food and I'll be back.
All right, so we are off again, heading to the
Yeah,
blacksmith and
that's
Okay, so you're headed towards the blacksmith. So I guess this is the first time you go here. You go towards the town square. Actually, I'd like to show a picture of town square for you guys. I don't think I have a picture. Okay, I'll just have to. I will just describe town square for you. So as you move to, yeah. By the way, you saw them move pass by. Are you going to come with them?
I feel like why did this happen? Why did I choose to keep
Okay,
the
so the
ice
professor
and
is still in the Blue Water Inn. You don't want to do anything for
I
now.
ordered
Okay. So as you move towards the town square area, as you proceed to this very big open area, you see the shops and homes that encloses the town square. They're all decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. At the north end of the square stands a row of stocks, locked in which are several men and women. So stocks, you know stocks like yung kanang that's where they keep they kada bitong old school bitaw na wooden
anak.
like men and
Please don't
women
insult
are
my
in
soul.
stocks, yeah. Men and women are in rows of stocks, locked in which are several of them. They're all wearing plastered donkey heads on their head. So like they are ridiculed by everyone in town Like they're in stocks, and then there are donkey heads on top of their heads. So in the center of the square, peasants in patchwork clothes eye you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. Standing tall at the center of the fountain is a gray statue of an impressive man facing west. All around the square are posters proclaiming, "Come one, come all to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendance and children's required. Pikes will be provided, all will be well, the Baron." So that's what you notice. So as you go here. So this is the stockade. Yeah, here you see the stocks. You see people shackled and made fun of by the townsfolk. And you see guards walking around the stocks, like um, guarding them. And yeah,
Why
you
do you
see the blacksmith, a big establishment where uh, a dwarven man is melting iron.
I just asked the group, why do you think those people are chained? Are they slaves of other neighboring countries?
I look at Maki. I just think that they broke the law. That's why they're put in chains. Serve as an example. Do you think they forgot to smile? Is that why they're being punished? This
You could
godforsaken
ask
place.
people.
We could ask people.
Yeah, there are people around. There are people like eyeing you, like looking weirdly because you are a group of foreigners. They eye you. Um, they eye you and look at you. In the middle of the town square is a fountain, and then there's also a statue of a man facing west. Did I say west? Yeah, I think west.
I think I'll
North.
hold off the questions for the blacksmith na lang.
Okay, so you approach the blacksmith, and the blacksmith notices Tanuki, and he's like, "Ah, you're here for your sword finally."
Yeah.
So
So I think
he gives you the katana, now currently silvered. This is fine work. You gave me more than a day's time for me to smelt it properly. So here you go. He hands you a silver sword. Ah, you've brought more customers. What would you do? You need anything? He looks at
DM,
every.
question lang. Can my sword be enhanced any further? I mean, it's a magical sword man, di ba?
Yeah, plus one
It
magic.
is magical. Um, as far as you notice, what Tanuki did is he made sure that his sword is silvered. It's plated by yeah, silver. So that's it. It doesn't give any pluses. It just makes sure he just wanted it silver. For your katana, yeah, you could enhance it, but enhancement takes a lot of gold.
Wow. Um, I asked Tanuki, does the silver help with fighting off what we're planning to fight?
um based what I've read sa mga previous mga books
Yes.
that monsters they will easily weaken by silver.
And that also involves vampires.
It's fine.
Regarding that, I'm not sure.
Money do I have?
So,
Blacksmith, how much does it cost to get my sword also um enhanced with silver?
well, this fine young man paid me 140 gold pieces.
How are you that rich? I can only offer 20 golds and 2 potatoes.
I'm sorry, young lass. I could just. Would you like a stick? I could give you a rod for that.
Maybe I could do you a favor or something. Maybe you have some trouble somewhere moving stuff around. I could do that.
Yeah, I could also help.
I don't
Trying to
need
bargain.
anything. I don't think. I'm sorry, but I don't think you could afford my fine wares. You look poor.
I am appalled.
Hi, Maki. Wait lang. How much imong gold ay?
20. How do you have 140 gold?
Well, actually,
I
the
think I
party
can.
gained money. The party gained a lot of money.
Are you sure? No, 20 gold na ako na and 2 potatoes?
You can join them if you want.
I'll
I think I can.
I'll get back to
Wait
you
lang.
next time when I have
Wait,
the
wait,
money.
wait.
Wait, let me check
How much ang ano?
as far as I remember, your party gained jewelry from the I think it's with Samuel. Your party gained jewelry from the windmill from the
Work it up,
hag.
Samuel.
Let me see.
Hmm.
Let me check the windmill chapter.
Wait lang. How much itong ano? Itong Tamaki?
He said 140 gold.
Can I
140
not like
gold.
bargain? Because my sword is a bit shorter than his sword.
Is it okay lang 100?
100 gold.
100 gold.
If you're going to give me 100 gold, then give me 2 days. At least 3 days to make it.
Wait, 70? Tanuki will lend me 100
I
gold
will give you. Okay.
and Ozzy would give me 70, the remaining. So what would happen if I paid in full? Can I get it like immediately at like a day before one
I
day?
can give it tomorrow if you give me like 140.
It's a deal.
Would you
It's a
like to
deal.
shake on it?
What?
I will shake on it. And you have to pay me immediately.
Yeah. So I asked
Okay.
money from Ozzy and I asked money from Tanuki. So I'll just ask
You
50.
can give 20 to help to Maki. I have 50.
Thank you, heavenly man. Thank you.
You,
Holy man.
you suddenly are becoming kind and
I need to
soft-spoken.
check on it. I'm sure you have money for that.
Sa windmill chapter kay wala may nakuha man card. Ano lang kato lang souls
Wait, as far as
heartstone
I
given to
remember,
Tanuki. And then soul bag given to Helion.
wait, I'm in the windmill chapter now. As far as I remember, Ozzy gave everything to Samuel, given that Samuel is the most trustworthy person to have the gold.
Kung notes lang is ano, heartstone soul bag.
There. The hags don't use the bed for sleeping, but they store their treasure in it. There are 6 pieces of cheap jewelry worth 25 gold pieces each. So there's 6 jewelry pieces worth 25 gold pieces.
So 6 times 25.
150.
So
That's good enough.
150.
you add it to your ano Samuel, to your items.
So
6
150 no?
pieces of 25 pieces. So Ozzy gives gold to Maki and as well as Tanuki and Samuel. So you're able to gain at least 140 gold pieces for that. And he will give it to you tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I
Plate.
sell weapons?
You'd like what?
To sell weapons.
Sure.
I will sell my crossbow 250 matali.
Okay. Let me
How is
check. Let
he
me check.
It's the Chinese in him.
Why does he have so much resources?
So you're
The
shocked. Tanuki has got a lot of things on him. On his recent excursion, I guess he was able to gain a number of items. Let me check the crossbow. He gets the crossbow from you. Um and checks it. I would like to buy this for 200 gold pieces only.
I thought 250.
No, I'll buy it for 200.
It's the Asian in him.
Okay. Here you
225.
go.
You agree then?
Okay lang ako.
Okay, he gives you 200 gold pieces for it. And remove your, I think that's a silver plated crossbow.
No, crossbow lang siya.
Okay. What else? Would you like to buy and sell stuff?
Think that's
Are
that's
there
all.
items that the party wants?
Excuse me, DM. Dili ba mag-buy sa katong mga weapons?
Knuckle duster.
Yeah, around his shop, you see a number of items that, yeah, you can buy and sell weapons here.
Can I check what kind of can I check his inventory for weapons? I'd like to check for weapons that are for hand-to-hand combat.
Give me a description of what you want, and I'll
Like
check it.
for the knuckles, maybe brass knuckles.
You
Better
want brass
silver?
knuckles
So the
or silvered?
You have silver?
Yeah, they're silver knuckles, but it might be expensive.
Much?
still have 150.
How much?
Just 50 gold pieces for silvered knuckles. And it will give you same as a 1d4 bludgeoning, just like your hand-to-hand combat.
I can give you two of the jewelry's Maki. We're 25, so
My savior. I kneel down to Samuel and start worshiping him.
subtract that.
Okay, so minus 2 jewelry from Samuel. You're just going to give one?
Two.
Okay,
so
two. So
50 gold.
225. Okay, so add silver knuckles to your inventory.
It's the same as my unarmed strike, ang damage niya.
Yeah, pero silvered lang siya. It's
Not silver.
It's just 1d4 bludgeoning. I'll allow you na lang dahil to fashion it whatever you want it to look like. It's, yeah.
Silver knuckles.
What else?
Ah,
The
wait.
lady,
Do you have
the woman is really rich. Apparently, she's got a hold of the group. Are you their leader? You must be their leader because they're giving you money.
No, they're family. They're family. Families help each other.
They look at each and every one. He sees a dragonborn. He sees
He's
an
adopted.
orc. It's weird.
They're adopted.
Anything else?
can I ask, is there whip,
Ah,
like metal whip or something?
Wow, metal whip.
Wait.
let me check. Let me check my equipment. Oh. Yeah, I do have a whip. It's metal, but it's very expensive, my young man. Do you have it's 1d4 slasher. 100 gold pieces for this.
He has the money.
100 gold.
He just sold his
Um,
diba?
100 gold.
It's finesse
Dito
and
na
it's
ano.
reach, so you can attack a person 10 feet away.
That's
Can
a
I
bad
up? Can I upgrade that?
Hmm?
Can I
upgrade daw
upgrade?
niya.
You want to?
Upgrade.
Upgrade. Oh wait.
No. No, there's no upgrade for this. No upsize. This is just regular. But this is
Regular
silver.
whip.
Silver whip for 100 gold pieces only.
Mm. Long range na siya, no? Dili.
Yeah, but it's 1d4 slashing. So it's just like a slash, a basic slash, but it has reach.
Mm. Mm. I think I will buy that.
Okay. Give it to me. Give the money and let's shake on it.
Okay.
By the way, blacksmith, who are those people who are chained outside?
Ah, them. They're poor, unfortunate souls, apparently. They are caught for malicious unhappiness. You see, in Barovia, you're not supposed to be sad. You need to be very happy all the time.
Ozzy was
When
right.
Forget to smile.
They forgot
you
to smile?
need to be happy all the time. Well, you
And
don't need to smile all the time, but you need to have a happy disposition. Once someone notices you being mad or grumpy or doing something like protesting against the mayor, of course, the guards are asked to chain you up. God,
and
heaven, I do make sure that you don't do that in front of Isaac Strasdi because he might kill you automatically.
even if we're just outsiders and we're not really from here, we're not
Yes, I
citizens.
guess right before you entered here, I guess you were informed already to be happy all the time.
I didn't know that they took it very seriously.
You haven't met the mayor yet. You should meet
I
him.
haven't. Can
Then be
you tell
careful
us
then.
about him?
He's crazy. He's a crazy mayor. Oh my god, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, he's a bit strange for a burgomaster because he believes that when you're unhappy, that brings Strahd inside the city. So you need to be
You
happy all the
said that
time.
the mayor is crazy.
Shh, sorry, I didn't mean him to be crazy. He's okay. He's just a bit eccentric.
Do you
He's
know
got his
this?
own belief system.
I I picked something from my from my hand from my bag of holding. Do I have just a random object? Do you see this object? This record stuff. You just said that the mayor is crazy. Do you know that we will be meeting him tomorrow?
Oh
What
my
will you
god.
give us so that we will not tell the mayor that you're making rumors about him? Can you give us discount?
Oh my god. Are you threatening him?
Oh
Kindly
my God,
roll
the holy man
for
I'm
is.
just I'm just playing. Just
kindly make an intimidation check with advantage for me.
I'll just see if he bites.
The holy man is using unholy methods.
Wait lang. Ito?
Questionable. Very questionable.
Hmm? Wait lang ha. One. 13.
13
Plus
just 13.
intimidation. Wait lang. Plus intimidation.
That's with
Wait.
advantage, right?
Advantage 13 plus intimidation. Charisma. Proficient 2 plus 5. 18.
18. Let me check my commoner stats. I am just a commoner. Let me check if I have. I don't think I have additionals. Be commoner, be. Where is it? Where is it? Kani. No, no. Yeah, you won. Okay, don't please don't do anything. Don't do anything rash, please. I'm just kidding. Of course, I'll give you a discount. He gives you back the two jewelry that you gave. Here, take this. Take this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for speaking out of turn. I'm just
So
being.
I'm going to use the advantage of my size and just go forward to him, just hold his shoulder like that and tell him. So before you judge or say something bad about my friend over here, Maki, should be careful with your words.
I'm very
And
sorry. I'm
I'm
very
going to
sorry.
show him one of my fangs.
This is the first time me seeing a dragonborn, by the way. You look very cool for a dragonborn. I do like your blue tinge. It's very cool. Yes.
And,
Take it, please.
and just gonna look at my friends. I'm gonna wink to them, slightly wink.
The
I just hold
knuckles
my
is
hands
free.
together and look at Samuel with
Prime.
sorry.
admiration.
What do you see on screen, by the way?
Don't worry.
What's happening? There. That changed now. Okay. Okay. So anyway, I'm sorry. If you need anything else, just tell me because I will, of course, help you out whatever I can.
Sure, sure. We hope to have more business with you in the future.
All will be well, my friends. All will be well.
All will be okay.
All will be well.
Listen.
Okay. So you all leave the blacksmith, and where are you going?
I want to check out that statue.
Okay. Can you see it?
So dreary.
Yeah. So in the middle, you see a statue. Uh, that's facing north. And in one side, you see the stockades. You might notice that there are people na shackled with donkey heads on them. Okay, so as Maki approaches the statue, um, you see a man. He's got a sword. He looks like a commander, and he looks away. He looks towards north. You see people around getting water from the well.
Is there any like signage
There's no
on the
signs on it. Nothing. It's just a man. Just looks like Napoleon Bonaparte looking north.
I asked one of the people around the fountain, excuse me, could you tell me who this statue is? I'm just
Oh,
curious.
oh, you must be outsiders.
Yes, we are.
Actually, they say that this is Boris Valakovich. They say that this is the founder of Vallaki. They said that this is the mayor's long relative, but it doesn't really look like the mayor. I
Really?
don't know. That's what
Why do
everybody
you
knows. This is the mayor's relative, but actually it doesn't look like the mayor in any way.
okay. Is as I'm looking at the statue, is the statue pointing anywhere in
It's
particular?
headed. It's facing north.
Just that lang.
That's it. Oh, it just looks valiant and it's facing northwards. It looks like
Is
a
there
soldier.
anything is there anything up north?
The northern part of Barovia, it's facing the lake.
Okay.
It's not
Anyway,
facing Ravenloft because Ravenloft is facing east. Ravenloft is eastern. The lake
okay.
is north.
Anyway, I tell the group I'm starting to feel hungry. What time is it? Is it already like 3 p.m.?
It's probably around 4-ish,
4?
5-ish. You're
Maybe
feeling
an early
peckish.
dinner? Does anybody want to
And
get an
at this time, you notice that Nasty is missing. He's not part of the group. He might be
a damn?
stalking, moving out, just went somewhere.
Okay.
He's not
I think
with the
sure she'll
group
be
anymore.
back. She'll be
She
back
might
and
be
she can
back.
take care of herself. So
She
anyway,
might be finding a snack herself.
I tell the group, how about an early dinner, guys? Because I'm feeling famished after what went down.
So you're going back to Blue Water Inn?
Yes.
Yeah, so as the party goes inside Blue Water Inn. Okay, let's open Blue Water Inn.
Oh my god!
Grabe kayo mong subversive na, you know what?
Lain na biya ako like expose biya ako sa demon. Kaya
Wait. As the party enters the Blue Water Inn, yeah, you see the professor immediately. He's eating in one corner. Okay.
I shout, Professor, there you are. You're alive.
hello friend.
How long has it been?
Wait, why do you ask that?
It just
I
feels like we
saw you
haven't seen you
yesterday.
in a while. A lot has happened since then.
What do you mean in a while? I just saw you yesterday, when we checked in.
Everybody knew that the professor has been missing for 2 days now. But it feels like the professor is not aware that he's been missing for 2 days.
Where have you been? I just
He's
helped
been around
myself.
town.
Oh really? Nobody
Yeah.
nobody even dared to invite me?
You never came down from your room.
What? Just came down from my room. I just woke
Anyway,
up. Okay.
let's just eat first before we start to talk about these things.
Are there bulletins or like dates that not dates? May mga poster.
Actually, Danica told you that you've been missing, or she didn't see you for 2 days. So just now that you went downstairs, she sees you again.
So wala ko sa room. Like I disappeared from the room.
You disappeared from the room because apparently Tanuki slept at the same room.
Huh?
He noticed that you
I
weren't
wasn't there.
there for the whole night. So, kindly deduct 1 silver piece per person for the lunch that you ate today. And Danica asks everyone, will you be staying tonight here in Blue Water Inn? Because you're going to have to pay now. The first night was complimentary. But for tonight, we're going to have to charge you because my family needs to eat.
How much? How much is your room per night?
Only 1 electrum piece. 1 electrum piece per night. Yeah, 1 room is 1 electrum piece. 1 meal is 1 silver piece. Electrum is... Electrum, 5 gold pieces. I'm not sure. I think it's smaller than gold. I think it's 5 silver pieces.
5 silver pieces. How many silvers do we have?
Wait, let me check. 5 silver pieces, 1 electro.
Pero ako, okay.
How much is it if we share a room? Is there like a discount?
ATP.
Per room ba ni? Is this per room?
Okay for Maki.
No. Let's wait.
We have
Let's
a
wait.
family room, by the way. The room that's good for 4. But the room that you're staying in is good for 2. Yeah, it's per
Four.
room.
And is that
Yeah, one
cheaper
room
compared
is-
to just 2-bedroom?
We only have 1 family room. So based on what you remember, if you want me to show the second floor, ang ga-share sa the people who's sharing in 1 family room is the it's Ozzy, Ozzy and Samuel only for 1 room.
Sayang.
And is that cheaper compared to just getting like the 2-bedroom?
Yeah, this is 1 electrum piece for the whole room. Oh, every room
Right.
is 1 electrum piece.
Okay, so that's per head.
No, 1
Per
whole
room.
room.
Okay. So I'm rooming in with Ozzy and
Okay, so you're moving to the next room anyway. What
Yeah,
about
I'm moving.
the other woman, the creepy woman that you're with? Is she going to move as well?
Creepy
I can't speak for her just yet,
Don't-
but
don't.
I'm pretty sure she will be coming back. So how about you just wait for her instead?
So anyway, there's 4 people here, and Professor and Tanuki is sharing 1 room here. So I think Tanuki can pay 5 silver pieces for the night, for the next night. If Tanuki is willing, deduct 5 silver pieces from you. And for the 4 of you, deduct another 5 pieces. Since there's a 6 people party. And Irina's not with you for now. She's staying at the orphanage. Aw, too bad. Too bad Nasty's not here right now.
Nasty. Nice.
Asnascha. Asnascha.
Name's pretty hard to pronounce on the
So at this point, yeah, the 2 guys notice Ozzy. And I guess the 2 boys notice Ozzy. And yeah, everybody's eating right now. Is the party going to do anything for today?
I just eat and I'd like to maybe do shadow boxing somewhere. Is there like an open area in the back?
Yeah, there is. Here, yeah. So you're not planning to do your plans like moving, what's ito yung plan last time? You're planning to check out the other places in town? Or you're going to wait for tomorrow na lang?
Wait, we have to talk about what we're planning to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I asked the group, do you guys remember who's the first one to invite us? Was it the Burgomaster or was it?
It was the Burgomaster. He wanted to see us lunchtime. Then the boys came in and their mother invited us to lunch also tomorrow.
What do you guys think? Because right now, I'm pretty vulnerable right now. I don't have my sword yet. So if it's a trap, if we're going to go into battle by going to the Burgomaster, I'll be at a disadvantage.
But by not going to the Burgomaster, we might also incite anger.
Can't
So
we
that's
just tell him that somebody else got to us first and invited us for lunch.
He could. What do you guys think?
I mean, he wouldn't know. We just have to lie.
Do I know anything about the Burgo Master?
I think this is the first time. It feels like you've lost hours. You've lost hours of your life. Yeah.
Wala. Wala yun talaga happening.
You're kind of lost right now with what they're talking
I'm just
about.
listening. Okay.
What are your thoughts, Samuel and Tanuki? Which is better?
We can't hear you, Samuel. You're in mute.
What if we divide and conquer? Will it be safe?
I think that's a bit risky because, again, what if it's a trap at the Burgomaster? Half of us might perish. How about you, Tanuki?
I think we would better if we go together, but you don't have the weapon.
I don't have my weapon yet because it's still at the blacksmith.
You've got knuckles.
Yeah, but
I think I will
Vulnerable
let you borrow
to
my ano. I will let you borrow my silver short sword.
He's got a silver short sword.
you really want us to
1d6.
go. You really want us to go there. So I'm hearing that most of the group would want to go to the Burgomaster. Is that correct?
Well, you could
Yeah.
you could try to sneak. You could do that if you want.
What do you mean by
You could
sneak?
scope the place. Diba Nasty was telling that we could sneak for the night? You could do that if you want. You don't have to go there formally.
Personally, I think we should go to the kid's mother. See what's up.
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah. And also, I think the Burgomaster wants to kill us. It's a trap, probably. Plus, I did try to charm the other guy, Izek, and he knows that I tried to charm him. So there's that.
Yeah, I feel like I'd like to choose going to the mother first. I probably choose going to the mother just for the fact that we just came from battle.
It's understandable that Professor is so quiet right now. He doesn't understand what's happening.
I tell the professor, don't worry, I'll just give you a short rundown of what you've been missing. So I quickly tell the professor the bits and pieces, the major bits and pieces of what was happening in the past 2 days that he was gone.
Okay, so you want me to run it down for the professor right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming Maki is discussing whatever. Yeah, they found out that the Burgomaster is a bit questionable, yeah, because he wants everybody in town to be happy. And then Ozzy is quite scared, I think, at the moment because he's been spreading rumors that the Burgomaster might be Strahd or he might be evil or gana. And then earlier today, the lapdog of the Burgomaster, which is Izek Strasny. Izek Strasny is a big man with a devil arm. Everybody in town is afraid of him. And then Izek Strasny invites the group for lunch with the mayor tomorrow. And then Ozzy tried to charm him. And then the charm broke. He knew that Ozzy was trying to charm him.
Oh no.
So that's why Ozzy is thinking that, it might be a trap. At the same time, another, the kids there, the two boys there, the two boys who's drinking down here, their mother is Fiona Wachter. And the group found out that Fiona Wachter is one of the she's one of the people in town who's against the mayor. That's why they're thinking na probably at the same time, one of these boys invited them for lunch tomorrow. So at the same time, so mayor's lunch and then lunch with against the mayor. So either pro and so they're thinking about it if they should scope the area, look around. So yeah, so basically Fiona Wachter is against the mayor. And that's it. So that's it currently.
Okay.
And probably Maki also told that Isaac Strasny, the lapdog of the mayor, saw Irina Kolyana, and the lapdog suddenly got spooked, got afraid that he saw Irina, and then he went away automatically.
Before Irina went to the orphanage.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I presume Maki wouldn't tell about what's been happening in Blue Water Inn in front of the proprietor. There's stuff happening here sa Blue Water Inn,
Okay.
which they haven't really took grasp on what's really happening. Like what's with this place? What's with this inn? There's something weird with this inn. So that's it. So
What do you think, Professor?
Well, I think it would be nice to meet the burgomaster. He's the mayor after all. And I think it's curious. Why does he want the people really to be happy? Like, how does that defend them against you know who?
yeah, but given that Ozzy has been doing stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's stupid. I thought that Ozzy was being stupid.
Ozzy was being stupid.
Oh, I don't want
Has
to
his
it.
moment.
It should be a with Ozzy.
So basically, you have a whole day to plan if you're going to scope the place or go tomorrow. So it's up to the party. If they want to go tomorrow or try to do a stealth mission tonight if you want. I'll allow whatever you want.
I think a stealth mission would be logical because we might need to figure out our escape plan once we're there, just in case.
So is everybody aboard?
Okay.
No, I agree.
Agree ka? Agree po daw si Kwan.
I'm
Ozzy.
scared, but okay.
So it's still what? It's still around mid-afternoon. Would you like to do anything? Are you going to rest? Or whatever? There's still time.
Ozzy wishes to rest. And I will go to the back to try and practice my new toys.
Okay, so you're going to do a long rest, Ozzy. If you long rest now, you wake up at around midnight.
Yeah, sure. I was gonna and try to recuperate because he feels useless right now.
I think Ozzy feels sick right now. Literally and figuratively. Yeah. Ozzy looks very tired and yeah, it feels like he's spent. Okay, last game they battled a horde of vampire squad. So he lost all his spells.
Almost
So
died.
Ozzy would like to go up to his room. Who else would like to take a long rest? Samuel, what would you like to do?
Long short rest earlier, 1 hour after the battle. Were we able to regain some spell slots?
No.
No.
unless skills for
Warlock,
your
no?
paladin skills that is redeemable by short rest, pwede. Pero if
Hmm.
spells, you need a long rest to get all your spell slots back.
I'll also hit the hay because
Okay.
I need to prepare for tomorrow's encounters.
Okay. So half of the party will take a long rest. How about Tanuki? What would you like to do? Mag-long rest ka?
Yeah, I will go to my room and check my skills.
Wala sa kukadungog. Sorry, Tanuki.
Room and mag-check
I will go
something.
to my room and will check my
Inventory. Okay.
I go with him.
Okay, so you both, Maki will be left downstairs. She goes to the back and practice her.
Shadow boxing.
Knuckles
She's going to do shadow boxing.
with meal prep.
As I am shadow boxing, I also try to scope out if there are also the crows. Crows, no? Not ravens.
Okay, Modi ay. She's doing her own stealth mission. Yeah, I like that. Okay, sige. Let's do this in turns. So second floor. Okay. Okay, sige. Let me compose myself. Maki, I'd like you to roll an investigation check with advantage because you're at the back. Professor, if you want to do something specific, you tell me. You and Tanuki are in your rooms, your respective rooms. Samuel is also in his respective room, as well as Ozzy.
I asked
15
Tanuki.
by investigation.
15? Okay.
I asked Tanuki. How was I?
Kusgi.
Tanuki,
What?
what are you doing?
No, I'm just checking my inventory. I
Hmm.
think I'll try to wear my boots. Okay, boots of Elvenkind.
Okay. So you will
Ah,
attune to
ano
your
to,
Boots of
Bali?
Elfenkind. Yeah, it will take you 1 hour to attune on your magic item. Yeah, you notice him checking out his new boots,
Yeah.
his stealth boots
I
on
was like,
his
how
wearing.
did you afford all that? Like, I see
Secret.
your new sword. I can see your new sword.
I just bought this sa blacksmith. But the rest, guys, secret.
He's been
Okay.
doing secret stuff.
Do you know what happened to me?
No, I didn't saw you last time,
Mm,
2 days ago. So I did
But
not know.
what you saw, Tanuki, is that his things was all over the place. So Murag, you're not quite sure if he was in the skull at that time.
and we teleport today.
No lang, that's what Tanuki noted. That's what I said last time. As Tanuki enters the room, your things are all over the place. Just the way that you saw it when you woke up.
I go to ano ko desk.
Yeah, you have a desk.
Go to the desk and write it in my notebook.
Okay. So you start
The
make-
vision, the three demons, ganun. First time ko mag-document sa. It's my first time to document about my vision.
Okay, so as the day dims, I think at this time you notice that your vision has improved in darkness and you feel more adept to the dark.
Mm.
It feels like home. The darkness feels like home to you. Okay, so Maki. Maki rolled a 15. Maki rolled a 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maki, Maki, I think it's very obvious. You've been shadowboxing for a few hours, probably 2 hours. You notice that flocks and flocks of ravens have been coming and going to the barn. Wait, I'm trying to open. And you notice that the ravens are all, a lot of ravens are looking at you as you do your shadow boxing all over. Like, if this is the edge of the roof, and mga ravens like looking at you.
Mhm. I pick up a pebble. I try to throw one at them.
Okay. Kindly roll a d20. Add don't add your proficiency modifier, but add your dexterity.
22.
Okay, with the 22, you hit one raven, and the flock just flies away, and then they all vanish inside the barn.
I just say to myself, creepy as fuck. Creepy as fuck. I don't wanna I don't think I want to go inside with a lot of them. So oh wait. Where did the raven fall? The one I hit.
It didn't fall. It just looks injured.
I just looked
It's just a
injured.
pebble. It depends on how. Sige daw, roll your damage die. I think it's a D4. I don't think it's enough to kill the raven.
D4 ang kanino?
D4.
Triangle?
Yeah, roll a D4 and add your dexterity.
8.
8. Let me check if it's okay. Apparently, yeah, you know that ravens aren't that hearty. They're not that hearty of a creature, but the raven survived, and it looks like it was hurt, and then they all withdraw inside the barn.
Even the injured raven.
Yeah, even the injured raven. You notice that the raven flock around it. It looks like they're trying to protect it as it goes inside the barn.
Did I notice where the body parts sa raven ako siya na hit? Like maybe the wings or the
Sa
chest.
chest. Sa
Chest
chest.
lang. Okay. So that's it for my expedition, my minor expedition.
At this time, after you did that, someone arrives, and it's a familiar guy. It's a familiar man. It seems like he was watching you do that, and he says, "I wouldn't do that if I were you, young girl." Hello, hello. I'm Rictavio, by the way. Mind me asking, what are you doing right now?
I'm just exercising, if you will.
Okay.
Why?
It's just a weird exercise seeing someone throw ravens as part of their regimen.
Oh,
Anyway,
actually, I just got creeped out by the number of ravens there.
if I were you, you don't do that to them because the proprietors of this establishment might take offense because you see that's their crest animal. Anyway, yeah, I'll be going inside for now. He enters the barn and then disappears.
Try to sneak. I tried to sneak and try to take a peek.
Okay,
there-
so there's a window. There's windows, of course. As you take a peek at the window, you notice Rictavio, he's feeding the horse. He's talking to the horse and then feeding it. You might hear him because it's just a basic window. He's like, I love you so much, Drusilla. How are you? Let me brush your mane for today.
That's it.
Yeah, he's feeding the horse.
I I spy for like 10 minutes siguro. I stay for
Okay.
10 just to see what he does inside.
After a few minutes, he prances around the room, moving about. He kindly roll a d100 for me.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm not sure if I prepared it here. Since you're doing that,
90?
9 lang? 90?
Mamaya hindi 100, di ba?
Yeah,
Oh,
009
Ay, wait. Di ba siya,
or
wala siya
900 991
Wait, sa'yo siya. 90. Di 100 naman ka. Ay,
D100.
oh, 90.
90.
Yeah.
You could have okay, sige. You're not quite sure if your eyes are playing tricks on you. But as Rictavio enters and tries to pet the horse suddenly looked spooked, and it as if it didn't recognize its owner. And then he was like, no, it's me, don't be afraid. He suddenly shifts form to another man.
Do I
No.
recognize his face?
No, it's a different face. But let me check for a second. Sorry. Let me check if I have a picture of him in my computer for now. Kani.
Nana. Nana.
He changes shape. He doesn't look like a bard anymore. He suddenly becomes an old man with glasses. And then after a while, his face shifts again back to his regular self. And yeah, he becomes into a same old carnival man.
I think to myself, do bards have that capability?
Well, you've seen Ozzy do stuff.
I haven't seen him change his face.
Akong facing yung kakita na.
Hindi naman.
Halfling? Hindi po siya halfling, no? He's not a halfling, he's not short.
No, he looks like a human. I'm trying to look for Anara.
Okay, so after seeing that, I get the fuck out of there.
And then after probably the time that you spied on him, he went outside and decided to go somewhere. He left. Off somewhere.
Yeah. I'm not stupid enough to just follow any man. So I go back to my room and just rest and wait until the other people wake up to tell them what I saw.
Okay. So you go to your bed.
Yeah. To rest until we wake up again later.
Okay, for your rest, I'd like Samuel Kindly roll a D100 for me. No. D20 lang. What's that? Pila?
Roll a 3.
You rolled a 3, as in 003.
Oh, 100? 100?
You,
Yung 2020 na.
D20? Okay, 3. Maki, are you going to sleep?
I'm going to meditate.
Okay. Ikaw, matulog ka. Tanuki, matulog ka? We can't hear you, Tanuki.
I will go outside. There's ano tawag na idadala. And then check the surrounding.
Asa?
Ako to.
In front. Ano ni siya? Front lang na siya.
Front sa?
Kanang in front na ako. Kato sa bedroom.
Okay.
Makita
At this
na
time, you still notice that the bar is still busy downstairs. Nothing is happening in front of you. Like across the bar.
Oh.
Occasionally, yeah, you see the kids running up and down the stairs. You see the kids enter their rooms. But for the secret door, nobody's been entering or exiting the secret door for now.
Okay, we'll go back to the
Are you going to nap?
Yeah.
Okay. So Samuel, you suddenly dream of heading to the familiar mansion where you've been to earlier. You're headed to Vasily Van Holtz's supposed manor. And then you open the door. The door is open this time. It's not locked. And as you open the door, you see Vasily von Holtz. He looks around outside the mansion just to make sure that he's not been followed. And he talks to you and he says, "Where have you been?" And the guy says, "I've already surrendered the bones to your companions." Then Vasily was like, "What?" And you wake up. And at this moment, in front of you, you notice something hanging in one corner of your bedroom. You see something hanging in one corner of your bedroom. You see the body of Hendrik van der Voort hanging in the corner, lifeless.
Do I know Henrik Vanderbilt?
He's the coffin maker.
Coffin maker.
His body is hanging in the corner of the room, and he looks lifeless.
Oh, is he hanging upside down?
No, hangman. There's a noose around his neck, and he looks lifeless.
I'm gonna go towards the body. We're going to cut the rope, let him lie on the floor, I'm gonna look over my shoulder and see if the movement awakened Ozzy and Maki.
Wait, I'm
So,
awake when?
yeah,
I was
you were
meditating. What?
meditating.
Okay. So I didn't see anything. It just popped up lang.
You closed your eyes for a few seconds. You don't feel anything move in or out, but suddenly you're awakened, you're jolted from your meditation as Samuel tells you this. Or as Samuel tells you the news.
I also go towards the old man and try to maybe check for a pulse.
Okay. So as you lower the body, um he seems lifeless. There's rigor. So his body is hard now. And there's no pulse. He's just cold.
Who could have done this? I'll I'll inform the people of the bar.
Okay. So
The
you
one in the
so
establishment.
I presume Ozzy is with Samuel at this moment. You go down to inform the Martikovs.
Yeah. Maybe ask for additional sheets maybe to cover the body.
So at this time, I think it's already bar close, like probably 8 or 9 p.m. You go towards Erwin Martikov, who is tending the bar at the moment. And what are you going to tell him? Are you going to wait the professor and Tanuki? Or
No,
no,
I
you
don't.
go straight down. You go straight
I
down.
go straight down and I inform the barkeep. We have a problem upstairs.
Oh, what problem? What you look what's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm okay, but the guy upstairs is not okay because he's dead. I need
Okay.
you to gather some sheets maybe or maybe a bag, a body bag if you have any.
Okay, so Erwin rushes with you upstairs. And as he enters the room, he almost screams out loud. He's like, gasp! Gasp. I can't gasp. Ah! He's shocked. He's like, I knew that this was coming. We will take care of this. We will take it. Don't worry. Actually, I need to talk to your group, by the way. Um, I guess this is time to talk to you. Kindly meet us to the in the barn later. And he goes down the bar. He calls a number of people. So at this time, a number of men go upstairs. You see them as regular bar goers. They bring the body. They cover the body in a blanket, and then they carry the body outside, going down. And then Erwin was like, I need to talk to your group tonight. It's important. This is important. Whatever happened in the coffin maker's house, I know about it.
At this, my eyes widen.
I had I had your group surveilled for a couple of days now,
Or no.
and I realize what you've been doing, and I need to talk to you. And this is
We'll meet you
urgent.
downstairs. We'll meet you downstairs. We tell
Okay.
him. So we gather the professor and Tanuki also.
Okay. So
And
Professor, you've been awoken by everyone, and
I
everybody.
whisper to do I also, I'm also aware of this, no?
yeah.
Yeah, you see Erwin
I-
Martikov enter the room. Yeah, and you see a number of men. You're actually
I
shocked
whispered
because
to
they're usually tavern goers for the days that you've been here. They've been going in and out of the tavern, and yeah, they assisted to carry the body going down.
Parang sanay they're used to it.
I whispered to Maki.
It seems like
Do you
they're
think
shocked.
I whispered to Maki, do you think that we're not being cornered or set up in the barn? Are they really going to help us? Will they attack us, ambush us in the barn or something? Or are they just really, do you get that Erwin
Telling the truth.
was honest in his intentions to meet us in the barn? He wants to talk, he wants to discuss something.
I honestly don't know, but there's only one way to find out. So we have to,
Were we already partly rested? At least.
yeah, but I mean, we have to prepare ourselves. So grab your weapons now, just in case.
Naka-regain may hit, more or less po ng mga hit points, kung mga spells or anything.
No, not yet. So it's around 9 p.m. It's still not 8 hours rest. So as you enter the barn, so I presume the entire party, except for Nasty,
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Ay, wala pa si Professor. So as you enter the barn that night, um, you're standing here in the entrance, and then some men close the doors behind you. So they close the doors, and you see Erwin Martikov on the second floor balcony, along with his wife Danica, staring straight at your party. Around you are hundreds and hundreds of ravens, all perched on the banisters, are at around the ano. I think you already imagined this place na. Since ang second floor ani is, 'di ba nakita niyo yung second floor? There's yeah. So 'di ba it's like this, ang second floor. So hundreds of ravens are perched here. Others are perched on the ceiling, and Erwin and Danica are here. They're staring at you straight downwards. And Erwin talks to you. Talks to Maki. And yes, I have been surveilling your party since your first day here in Barovia. And even when you went to the Vistani camp, I watched you. I was suspecting that you are with Strahd that time because you went to the Vistanis. So I was thinking that you are bad people. But I realized when you helped those orphans and when you helped the orphanage, I really think that you're good people. So I think this is about time that me and my family will divulge our secret. We are actually known as the Keepers of the Feather. We are a secret organization here in Vallaki, and we are all against Strahd. As you've noticed that there is a lot of ravens here because we are were-ravens and we shapeshift. So at this moment, a number of ravens shift into humans and they're all looking at you.
Do I see the raven I hit?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you see one man like nursing a wound on his chest.
I
Yeah.
just shout, my bad. My bad.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you didn't know about this. But we are actually against Strahd. We are actually against him. And I do hope you understand why we are very iffy about your group when you went here, because we thought that you are with him.
Oh, we
So-
understand. We have a common enemy. I say,
So I already told you about what we are, and I already told you what we wanted. By the way, we are the keepers of one of Strahd's valued treasures. We own something that could help you vanquish him in the future. But I need you to do what I asked in the first place. I want you to go to our winery and fetch the wine that I requested. And after that, I will give you a prized treasure that could help you vanquish Strahd.
we just have to get wine for you. Is there any catch? Why we have to go get the wine?
Well, we will be in your eternal gratitude. You will have free board and lodging here. And we will call whence you beckon us. We are not merely ravens after all. We
How
are the
many barrels?
masses that's against Strahd.
How many barrels do you need?
Just the latest shipment, and kindly find out why it's been halted. Something
Where do we,
foul has been happening to wherever we get our wine from.
where do we get the wine?
In our winery. I'm glad I'll be willing to mark your maps for this.
When
It's
do you
just
expect us to do this? Sorry.
as soon as you can, please. Probably in 4 days' time or 5 days' time if you can.
I think we can do that because tomorrow we'll have to meet with the mayor.
I'd be very cautious approaching the mayor. He's
So
not
we've
with
been told-
Strahd, but he's a stupid man.
Uh-huh. We've been told he's sort of crazy. Thanks for
Okay.
the warning.
So, you're an independent party, right? And the Martikovs are also have different alignment or something. They're more or less believers of Strahd.
No, we are the Martikovs.
Sorry.
The
Itong
Vallaki,
mother
you
at
mean?
Valakovich. The
Or the
mother at
Walker.
child walkers.
I warn you about the Walkers. They are pro-Strahd, just so you know.
So do you think they're the ones behind who killed the coffin maker?
I don't believe so. They don't have that much power to do that in just mere seconds.
So if they're not with Vasily, who do you think Vasily works for?
Vasily? Why are you
Do you
talking
know
about
Vasily?
Vasily? Yes, I do know that.
Because
He's a merchant. He's an
well, if
accountant.
you have eyes and you have eyes everywhere in this town. Vasily, we met him few days ago in the Vistani camp, in the west.
Now
And
that
then
you've
he said
mentioned
that
it, now that you mention it, maybe we need to look into him. We haven't suspected him as an ally of Strahd.
because the first time he introduced to himself to us was that he lives somewhere north in this town. And when we went there yesterday, we found out that the home he's claiming to own is empty, and that the people around there doesn't claim that he lives there, which is inconsistent with his stories. That's why he's becoming more suspicious. And just this evening, when I awoke to seeing the body of that person, I saw
Wait,
him
are
in
you
my
saying
dream.
that Vasily is related to the death of Hendrik van der Boer? Is he the
Maybe or
one
maybe
that's
not.
is he the accountant that Hendrik has been seeing?
Yeah,
Now that you've
they're
mentioned it,
in cohorts. Yeah, I'm
cahoots, you
trying
mean?
to cahoots.
Cohort. Yes. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I'm still trying to link them together, but I think they are. And the last thing that I saw in my dream, the last thing I remember that um, Henrik told Vasily that he has an item that he handed to us, and then Vasily seemed surprised, and when I awoke, the lifeless body of Henrik was in front of me. I don't know how it got there, and
Okay.
a powerful person should have been able to do that, more powerful than us. And Vasily seems like a very mysterious person who might fit that description. I don't know. Maybe you could look into him.
Okay, with
He's
that
becoming more suspicious every day.
with that intel, I'll have my men follow him. But please, please do my favor. Okay? In 4 or 5 days'
I
time, I
might set
hope.
out. Might set out tomorrow, or after we talk about it within ourselves.
Okay. Anyway, my friends, welcome to the opposition.
Chan.
And that's where we're
How
going to
long
end
has been your
tonight. Welcome to the opposition. Yeah, so now that you
Finally.
found out that they are the keepers of the feather. Yes.
Keepers of the Feather? Nice like a name.
It's
No,
ano,
nice.
it's official. It's in the book. The keepers of
Cool.
the.
Lock together.
So guys, thank you for joining us. And it's already almost 11, and RB, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you. It's not as if you're a guest, but you're really part of the party, and we need you. We need you, so you join us always. Okay? Bahalag online.
Zoom.
Okay. So since Ozzy is asleep na, and I hope he gets well, he gets better, and Josh is not with us. I think Josh will return in the middle of the night while everyone is resting, and you notice that she's got blood red lips on her.
Or lower.
I'm not
she
even
came
gonna
from
ask.
she came from a feeding. Yeah. So I guess that's for next session. What's it stays?
Yeah. I say to Nastia, I'm not even gonna ask.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed the session. Bahalag char-chara siya. So
Galing ako.
Yeah.
it's just a story session.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Good night.